Hello, and welcome to another episode of Nowhere's Food Review. 2 or 3 people are saying I should eat healthier. I'm gonna try a Nature Valley, sweet and salty nut, granola bar, peanut flavor. It's got peanuts or something on the front. I will never eat one again.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Oblivion. Now, in the previous part we got all the recommendations. Now it's time to do some shit for the Mages Guild. Also, I got a new shield last time. It looks like a dinner platter or whatever, but, you know, who cares? Right, Raminus Polus, how you doing, buddy? Hang on, what quest do we have? No, we just literally need to speak to him.
We come to the real work at last.
The real work?
You have, no doubt, seen some of the worst the guild has to offer. As much as we try to hold mages to a higher standard, they are only human. What I hope you will now see is that while the guild can be disjointed and misused, it can also achieve some wonderful things. Now you have an opportunity to engage in more meaningful tasks and continue with your advancement through the guild.
Okay, advancement.
You do not yet qualify for further advancement in the guild.
Oh, okay, tasks.
Before you can begin work for the guild, you'll need to do something for yourself. Every mage carries a staff. It is crafted and enchanted by the guild and is a symbol of status. You need such a staff.
Oh. Okay, mage staff.
The wood used for staves comes from a grove to the northeast of the Imperial City, near Wellspring Cave. Several mages tend to the grove and should be able to assist you. Speak with either Zarasha or Ayleid when you arrive, and choose wisely.
Okay, let's go. Mage staff time, yo. We'll look more of a mage and less of a robed idiot with a dagger. Okay, here's our cave. In we go. Let's go get our staff. Arrived at Wellspring Cave. I should speak with Ayleid or Zarasha. Oh dear. Necromancer. Oh my. Okay, a snowball. Oh, I gotta use that. Well, she's dead. I found Zarasha, who's dead. I should investigate what happened to her. I got a key. Nice, okay. What do I want to equip? Yeah, I want to equip Snowball. There we go. Snowball attack! Oh, that was pretty good, actually. I'm happy with that. I like Snowball. I want to learn it. Best thing to do with necromancers is just kill them. Don't bother with the minions, because the minions just fall dead anyway when you kill the necromancer, so waste time. Oh god. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus.
What have we here? Another plaything? You'll dance for me, little one. Yes, you will. I will make your corpse dance, and then tear itself apart.
Jesus. Fucking hell, mate. Get wrecked.
That's what you can do.
The necromancers that ambush me have been defeated. I need to get wood for a staff and get back to Raminus Polus. Okay. Do I just... I found Ayleid. She's dead. Where do I get the wood? Is it in here? Unfinished staff. Okay, cool. Right, back to Raminus.
What? Necromancers at the cave?
Yeah. Necromancers.
Ayleid and Zarasha dead. I can't believe it. They've never been so bold before now. Always hiding in the shadows, staying away from the guild. What could have prompted this? I'll need to speak to the council about this. Thank you for relaying the information. Now tend to your staff and your wounds if necessary. Delmar at the Kiranasium can help you with the staff. See him right away.
Delmar. Okay.
You shall have a true mage's staff.
I think we get to decide what staff we want. So I think it's either lightning, fire, or frost. I don't know what kind. I think fire, probably.
Welcome to the Chironasium. Can I help you?
Mage's staff.
Ah, yes. This is a big step for you, friend, whether you know it or not. Now you'll need to decide what sort of staff you're looking for. Something that fits you and your abilities. Shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
Enchanting staves can be a tricky business. Only certain spells will be truly useful to you, so I'll narrow it down some. Let's start with the school. Which appeals most to you? Destruction,
Oh shit, yeah.
or mysticism?
Destruction.
Very well. You have 3 choices for what type of damage you'd like it to do. Fire, frost, or shock.
I'm gonna go with frost, actually.
Your staff will give you power over ice. Is that what you want? If not, we can start over.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Right. I'll get to work. You come see me tomorrow, and I'll have your staff ready.
Nice stuff.
Yes, it's all finished. It's in that cupboard back in the corner. I hope it serves you well.
Hey, cool.
Bye.
Major staff of frost. Nice. Okay, cool. We have a staff now. Awesome. We look like the real mage now. We look the part. Okay, sweet. Let's what do we need to do? I guess we'll just go back to Raminus and ask him for another job.
I have a new task for you.
Sweet. Advancement.
In accordance with guild rules, you now qualify for the rank of journeyman. May you wear your rank well.
Sweet. Okay, task.
The Council is investigating what happened at Wellspring Cave. Many of our resources are devoted to the task, leaving our ranks spread thin. There is a related book that needs to be recovered. It was recently loaned to Janice Hasseldor, the Count of Skingrad. I'd like you to retrieve it. I understand this may not seem the most important of tasks, but still, it needs doing, and you are one of the few available to do it.
A
A
book.
note of caution. Skingrad is an unusual place. Be prepared for the unexpected.
Yeah, we've been.
Good day. Yes, the Mages Guild, you say? Oh, the Count is quite aware of your presence here. He simply has no interest in granting you an audience at this time.
What?
Now that I've seen you myself, I can't say that I blame him. Nevertheless, I shall endeavor to change his mind on the subject. Return tomorrow. Perhaps he will see you then.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You there. I have an update for you. The Count has agreed to see you, but not here. He wishes to meet you north of the cursed mine outside of town, after 2 a.m.
2 a.m.?
It would be wise of you to be on time. Follow the road west out of Skingrad, through the high pasture. The mine entrance is south of the road. The Count will meet you just outside it.
Alright, let's go. Okay, it's pretty much 2 a.m. outside the mine. And where I'm meant to wait, I think. This is a bit shifty. I'm gonna get my stick ready, my staff. I guess we just fucking wait. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Identify.
Just in time, Mage. We've been waiting for you. I'm afraid I misled you. The Count won't be arriving. In fact, he doesn't even know you're here. We're not about to let the Guild interfere with our plans, for the Count or otherwise. So, you'll have to die. Don't worry. We'll put your body to good use, I assure you.
Fuck's sake. Well, you're gonna get fucked. Jesus Christ, this stuff is so good. It's like fucking destroyed each of them. Wrecked. Now what do we do? Oh!
You impossible fool. What possessed you to think I would suggest a meeting here, of all places? At least your gullibility served some useful purpose. I knew about Mercator, but not his friends. Now none of them are a threat any longer.
Go on.
Despite what your council may think, I've not thrown in with the necromancers and would never do so. You may pass along that message.
I was only here for a book.
Is that so? Perhaps your council has not been entirely honest with you. Do you really believe they sent you here for a book? No, they sent you here to spy on me. They've heard the same rumors I have about the Necromancer's cult.
Okay, go on.
Tell your council that the next time they want something from me, they come themselves. They don't send someone under false pretenses.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes, I see that now. I regret that Traven has involved you in this way. At least you've survived. For now. Perhaps in the future you can be trusted enough to deal with more serious matters. Now our business here is concluded. I suggest you return to your council.
Bye, Hasseldor. I like Count Hasseldor, he's alright. He's a good character. Well, I think I've met him a few times in this playthrough. I can't remember when. Was it like Fighters Guild? Nah, it was someone else. I can't remember. Maybe it was the Dark Brotherhood.
Have you been to Skingrad and seen Count Hasseldor?
Yeah, I have.
Saved you, did he? Well,
Save
that's
me.
a good
Fuck
sign.
did he?
I must apologize. It was never the Council's intention to put you in harm's way. Archmage Traven feared that sending a high-ranking official with the guild might draw too much attention and provoke a reaction from the Count. We were also concerned that it might drive any necromancers in the area underground, making them more difficult to root out.
Why didn't you tell me the truth?
The Count's unique nature is not public knowledge. The Council wishes to keep it that way. At the time, it was believed that there was no reason to inform you, since it was not crucial to the task you were given. For that reason, it was unable to disclose more about his true identity to you. Clearly, that judgment was in error. I apologize.
I see.
We simply wanted to survey the situation in Skingrad. Our relationship with Hasseldor is tenuous at best. The Council has agreed to keep his nature a secret, and in exchange, he occasionally provides us with useful information.
Why does Hasselor aid you?
As a vampire, the Count has few allies he can trust. He has disguised his nature from most, but cannot hide it from the Council of Mages, so he approached us with an accord. As you have seen, that agreement is under a great deal of strain lately. The Count does not agree with certain policies the Guild has established.
You protect a vampire.
It's not quite that simple. Hasseldor is powerful, to be sure, but the Council does not consider him to be a threat. After all, he has ruled over Skingrad for quite some time, without incident.
So you no longer trust him?
We feared Hasseldor may have been involved with the necromancers. Thanks to your involvement, it would seem that he is not. At least, not for the moment. We will continue to monitor the situation, but I assure you, we will make no further attempts to mislead you. You have done your job admirably, and I thank you for it.
Nice. Advancement.
Your services to the Guild have not gone unnoticed. As of this moment, you have gained the rank of Evoker.
Hey.
Along with your new rank, please take this amulet. May it help keep you safe in times of danger.
Sweet. Task.
Are you ready for it? If not, I understand you've been through quite a bit lately.
I'm ready.
Very well. There's a research project going on at one of the Ayleid ruin sites on the eastern side of the province. Irlav Jarol is in charge of the project and is apparently in need of some help. I thought you might need a break after the things you've been exposed to lately. You can find Irlav in the Archmage's tower.
Okay. Let me equip that, the amulet. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, there we go. Spell drink amulet.
Irlav should be waiting for you.
Irlav. Alright.
You're about Vahtacen, are you? It's a damn shame. I haven't been giving the project the attention it deserves. The last report I received from Skalil indicated there was some sort of problem. A blocked passage or something that they couldn't get past. I'd investigate it further, but I'm needed here with the Council. Ramanis says you've got a good head on your shoulders. Look into it for me, will you? You can find Skalil at the site. Access is restricted, so you'll need this key.
Alright, let's go.
I eagerly await.
This is a restricted area. You have business here? Don't tell me Jarl sent you.
Jarl sent me.
Irlav sent you, did he? Figures. He can't be bothered to come check on his own project, so he sends someone who knows nothing about it. And this is supposed to help? No offense to you, friend. It's not your fault. And perhaps you can help. If you can figure out how to use the pillar, I'd be thrilled. You're welcome to try your hand at it.
The pillar?
That's what we're calling it, only because we don't know what it really is. Or was. It's magical, we know that much. Enchanted somehow. We think it's a lock of some sort, but haven't been able to figure out how it works. All I can say for sure is that it reacts to magic, badly most of the time. Several mages were hurt attempting to cast spells at it. It's at the bottom of the ruins, if you wish to try your luck. Be careful, though. It could be quite hazardous to your health. Best to play it safe. No complex magic. Stick to basic spells with single effects. It's not worth taking unnecessary risks.
Okay.
What
Let's
a
go.
waste of my talents.
I can't remember. You have to cast like 3 spells at it, I think, 3 or 4. And each spell turns a different part. I can't remember. I'm gonna have a look into it when we get there. It's just down here. Here we go.
Sent you in to try your hand at the thing, have they?
Yeah, the pillar.
I don't know how much Skalil told you. We know that it reacts to magic, but every time we've tried, the thing shocks whomever casts the spell. It hasn't been fatal for anyone yet, but we stopped trying after the first few attempts. I can tell you, it really hurts. The only thing we haven't figured out is the markings. You see them on the walls? They must relate to the pillar, but I don't know how. If we had some sort of reference, something to compare them to, we might be able to decipher them. But we lack anything like that. Skalil might have a book that would be useful, but she's been skulking over the way Irlav's been treating her. Perhaps you could ask her for it.
Alright, I'll go ask her for it.
Take care.
Because I genuinely can't remember anything to do with this quest. I remember, like, you have to cast 3 spells, or 4. I know there's also scrolls in the chest next to it that you can use to do it, but I really can't remember.
If there's anything about Vahtacen you need explained, let me know.
Okay.
I don't know why Denel is even trying. This is doomed to fail. But fine. If he wants it, he can have it. It's just one more thing I'll get blamed for in the end.
Alright then,
What a
Ayleid
waste of
reference
my time.
text. Cool.
You got the book, eh? Good for you. I've given up trying to deal with her for now. I'll tell you what. I'll take the book, and then if you can read me the inscriptions, I'll see if I can find the translations for them.
Okay.
This is kind of exciting, don't you think?
Magica Sealer. Let me go around all of them. Magica Lauria. Ava Mafre Nag... whatever the fuck that says. Av Molag Anyamis. Jesus Christ. Okay.
What? Okay. What do you need translated?
Av Molag.
According to this, it translates to from fire, life. Fire it is then. Anything else?
So fire. Av... whatever that one.
Mafre seems to translate to frost, so a spell with frost damage should work for it. Anything else?
Sealer.
It means Magica shines. Taken in context with the other inscription about Magica darkening, perhaps there's an alternate translation. If we assume it means Magica waxes, then a spell increasing Magica might be what we need. Something that fortifies it, perhaps.
Then I'm guessing Lauria's damage.
It means Magica darkens. Considering the other inscription, it could be translated to mean Magica wanes, along with Magica waxes. Perhaps a spell that damages Magica is what you're looking for.
Okay, well there you go.
Okay.
So, I think in this
Suspended.
chest... there's a lot of those. Right, I've solved the puzzle of the pillar, opening up more of the ruins of Vahtacen. Okay, cool. So basically it's fire, frost, damage Magica, then elevate Magica. Yeah. So if you're wondering what it is, then yeah, there you go. Yeah, all of the scrolls are in the chest next to it as well, so it's all pretty easy. Oh, there you go. I'm guessing that'll like lift the stairs. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Right, okay, sweet. I think this is the thing we're looking for in here. I can only assume. Ancient Elven Helmet. Nice. Do I need to get like the full set? I can't even remember. I found an object. I should take it to Skaliel. Oh, okay, no. God, fucking ghosts. It's so annoying because I can't use the frost on them because all of them are immune to frost damage. So Argonians like have the worst names, but also the best names, like
What do you want
Can
now?
I or whatever.
What's that you have there? That looks important, whatever it is. I think you've really found something. You'd best get that to Erlaf back at the Imperial City as soon as possible. He'll want the mages there to examine it more closely.
Alright, sweet.
What a waste of my talents.
Fair enough. Alright, let's get back to Erlaf, or whatever his name is.
What's this? Some sort of Ayleid artifact?
It is.
Well, well. Romanus was right in sending you out there. Good work. I'll be sure and put in a good word for you.
Nice.
Good work at Vahtacen. Jorol is quite pleased with the information now coming in about the site. There is another predicament, which I believe you can also help resolve, if you feel ready for it.
I'm ready.
Excellent. You have become most reliable, and I assure you that the Council appreciates it. Now, to the matter at hand. In order to deal with the apparent growing problem of necromancers in Cyrodiil, the Council needs as much information as possible. The Mystic Archives have been consulted with minimal success. Guild members are investigating other avenues, but I believe more can be learned here.
What do you mean?
What little we know makes no sense in a larger context. For example, why was Falkar, who we know now to be part of this cult of necromancers, in possession of black soul gems?
Oh, Falkar.
The Archmage has other reports of these gems being associated with necromancers, but we do not know why. We don't even know what they do. We have overlooked these questions because we are so focused on rooting out the necromancers as quickly as possible.
What do I need to do?
I'd like you to speak with Tarmina at the Mystic Archives. She is our specialist on Magica Arcana and has been helping gather information. I believe we have been asking her the wrong questions, taxing her too much with vague attempts to make sense of all that we know. Speak with her specifically about these black soul gems, if she knows anything about their powers or creation. An insight into their origins may lead us to those who are responsible for them.
Okay, do I have an advancement?
You become more valuable to the guild with each passing day. The guild wishes to reward that, and so you are raised to the rank of conjurer.
Ah.
Accept these robes and wear them with pride.
I will do. Okay. New robes. Sweet. Let's have a look. Robes of the Conjurer. Nice. Damn. What? I have so many rings. I don't care. What rings do I have? Shield. And shield. I think intelligence is better. That's probably better. Okay. We haven't spoken to her in ages since we were looking into the Mythic Dawn.
Look, if you're here for information, I'm afraid you'll have to find it on your own. I'm swamped right now, up to my ears in necromancy. Not practicing it, mind you. Wouldn't want anyone to think I was involved in that sort of thing. I simply meant researching it. Oh, of course you were. No doubt the Council is trying to get you to bother me further. I ran Karanya out of here just a short while ago and told them to leave me alone. I keep telling them I can't produce results if I'm not given any time. I'm not used to working under conditions like this.
But black soul gems.
Now that is a bit more specific. Finally, something I can respond to. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, there's one obscure text that references these gems. I believe it's still around here someplace, unless Falkar never returned it. The name of the book is Necromancer's Moon. I'm unclear on the origins of the text, but it does involve these gems you're interested in. I'm afraid you'll have to find it yourself. I'm so out of sorts with all these requests, I've lost track of most everything. It's very distressing.
Okay. Necromancer's Moon.
I believe you'll find it quite helpful. Once you've had a chance to read it, I'd be happy to discuss it with you.
Right, where do I get that? Oh, there it is. Convenient. I'm not going to read it out. I'm just going to take it. Right, okay. I found the book next month. I should take it to Ravenous Palace after consulting with Tarmina. Okay.
A most interesting text, is it not? We are fortunate that at least one necromancer took the time to record the information. I am unfamiliar with a shade of the Revenant described within the book, but I was never one to dabble in the more, shall we say, amoral arts. You may take that with you for now, if you wish. The Council may have use for it. Please, ask them to return it quickly, as I may need it again.
Okay, well, let's go. Right, off to see fucking Ravenous Palace, I guess.
Has Tarmina been of use in gathering information about the necromancers?
Yeah, she has. There you go.
Excellent work. I believe this will be of use to the Council. I shall make sure they're made aware of its contents. I've never heard of this shade of the Revenant. Some sort of celestial phenomenon? If that's correct, then Bothiel would most likely know something about it, as the caretaker of the orrery. She should be on university grounds.
Well, there you go. The orrery.
Be seeing you.
fuck is that? I don't even remember. Oh, in here. Okay. Vahtacen. Oh no, she's like been rocking around for quite a while.
Hello there. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, Shade of the Revenant.
Revenant, you say? And it represents something in the heavens? It sounds familiar. Let me think. Ah, yes. Now I remember.
Oh yes.
Falcar was here some time ago asking about just such a thing. Said it was for research. He had a large sheaf of notes with him about it. I'm afraid I didn't have any more advice for him than I do for you. With the Ori in such a state of disrepair, I have no point of reference. Falcar did leave this behind. I think it fell from his notes as he left. I didn't pay it much attention, but perhaps it will be of use to you.
Okay.
You...
What was that? Hastily scrawled note. The Dark Fissure... Altars have been arranged. Anchorites have been called. Watch the skies once a week. His grace shines. Okay.
You too.
Right. Okay. Raminus Polus again, I guess.
Well met.
Well met. Shade of the Revenant.
So, Falcar expressed interest in this Revenant as well, and left this note behind, did he? Perhaps we should look into it for more clues. This lists several locations. The first is the Dark Fissure, which I recognize. It's a cave in the mountains, south of Cheydinhal. If there is indeed an altar there, as the note suggests, I believe this cave is directly related to the contents of the book. Go to the Dark Fissure the next time this shade occurs. Search for any connection to what we've learned, and report back. Please, be careful. Anything you find is of no use to us if you do not survive. I believe we are dealing with powerful forces here. Do not put yourself in harm's way if it can be avoided.
Okay, let's go.
Be careful.
What the fuck? This is like a beam of light coming down. Jesus. Oh.
The Order. You will not stop us. The Order of the Black Worm will consume all in its path.
The fuck? Alright. You can get it killed. The Grand Soul Gem. If I fix it? I guess not. Handwritten note. Oh, let's have a look. To the Anchorites, place your Grand Soul Gems in the altar, pray for his blessing, and strike the altar with your soul trap magic. Your gems will become instruments of his divine power. Ah, okay. I want its boots, because they look cooler than mine. I've decided I don't like the boots I've got. They look dumb. There you go, that's better. The fuck? Oh, I found evidence of necromancers creating black soul gems at the Dark Fissure Cave, as well as other altars throughout Cyrodiil. I need to get this information to Raminus Polus. Okay. Cool, let's go.
Have you been to the Dark Fissure yet? We need to know all we can about the necromancers.
Yeah, I went.
So you saw them? The altars must be infused with some kind of power to change over the soul gems. I shall pass the news on to the Council. Most troubling indeed to know that these are not merely myths. I also fear their numbers may be greater than we believed. You have again performed admirably. You have my thanks, and that of the Council as well.
Advancement.
You are Conjurer no more. Guild members shall now address you as Magician.
Magician.
Congratulations.
Fair enough. Tasks.
Seek out Archmage Traven. He has personally requested that you see him for your next assignment.
Oh, okay. Archmage Traven.
We see.
Where do we go to see him? Through here.
You're the Grand Champion of the arena.
Here he is.
This is such an honor.
Greetings. It is high time that we met face to face, don't you think?
It is.
Raminus has told me good things about you. You have advanced quickly and show great promise. I now intend to put your talents to a more direct test. I have a difficult task that you can, perhaps, assist with.
Sure. Tasks.
Are you prepared to begin?
Yeah.
Very good. Let me explain what is at stake. The Council of Mages has been aware of the increased necromancer activity in Cyrodiil for some time. It had been our position to sit back and watch what unfolded, but that time has clearly passed. We cannot tolerate these attacks on the Guild. Most of our information on the necromancers has come from an informant inside the cult itself, a Guild member who offered to infiltrate their ranks.
Who is the informant?
Lucianus Elias. He is not a council member, but has long served the Guild here at the Arcane University. Aware of the growing interest in the Guild after the ban on necromancy was put into place, he offered to help the Council track the cult's actions. With my blessing, he infiltrated the group, and has fed us information for quite some time, until recently. I have not heard from him, and I fear for his safety.
Go on.
The lack of reports from Mucianus has disturbed the Council, and they are now concerned about the legitimacy of his information. A group of battle mages were dispatched to Mucianus's last known location with the intent of bringing him in for questioning. I argued against it, but eventually agreed to maintain order in the Council. I regret that decision, and that is why I wish to send you there.
Where do I need to go?
Mucianus last reported being sent to the ruins of Nenyon Twill, south of the Imperial City. That is where the battle mages went. South of the White Rose River, nearly halfway to the border of elsewhere. I'm afraid I know nothing more about the location, or what you may expect to find once you arrive.
What am I supposed to do?
I fear the battle mages may mistreat Mucianus if they do not mistake him for one of the many necromancers no doubt present in the ruins. I wish for you to find Mucianus and ensure his safe return to the Arcane University. I do not want anything to go wrong. Please, hurry. The battle mages will arrive there soon, if they have not already, and time is of the essence.
Well, shit.
If for any reason they are unsuccessful, Mucianus's life will be in forfeit. You must make sure he is safe. Go now, and bring word to me as soon as he has been escorted to safety.
Very well.
Thank you. Know that I would not ask such a thing of you if I did not feel it was urgent, or that it was beyond your capabilities. I shall await your return.
Okay,
Make haste.
let's go.